I'm gothy, and I have a problem. I am a stashaholic. I mean, it's at that point where I can't actually fit any more in my drawers or on the shelves. I think this is where I need to find more space to put things because I'm not getting rid of anything. So yes, this is haul. To start with, I should have got this down before. My Subversive Cross Stitch by Julie Jackson came in. I'm so happy with this. Now let me just find something that doesn't have a pattern or something on it so I can not be breaching copyright. Is that big enough? No, that's not big enough. Ah, I should have planned this beforehand. I don't have any plain paper. Everything has a pattern on it. Wait. Yeah, no, that will do. Soundwave timetable. Right, because I want to show off some of the patterns that are in here. Because they are fantastic. I love them. So, of course, you know, the first few pages are all of your instructional sort of stuff. So there's this one that says, Baby Suck. I'm definitely doing this one because I do not like kids. Not at all. Not a fan. Nope. No thank you. No thank you. Then I will probably be doing because fuck you, that's why. Well, because fuck you, that's why. And I mean, this thing has, this is great, I love it. I'm so happy with this. There's one that says chill the fuck out. Don't be such a baby. I love this. I foresee me stitching pretty much everything in here. Because everything is amazing. I'm just going to sit through and look through them again because I love them. But yes, if you don't have this already, I recommend getting it. There's like 50 designs in here. And I think this was like, I pre-ordered this, so it was like 20 something. With shipping, which pretty good. Apart from that, I got some new needle minders. So I will get them off the little storagey spot. What was the other needle minder? Oh, I got one for Andrew, because Andrew is cross-stitching now, but I have a Tom Hiddleston. I don't know if that's going to focus. And this is really awkward to do because it's glare. No, not going to focus. Okay, well that's Tom Hiddleston. Holding like a crystal-y thingy and he's surrounded by stars because he's dreamy. He is dreamy. I have another Tom Hiddleston one. This one is him as Loki. I can't stop that glare. This is really awkward. Everything is backwards. I have the same issue every time I film with this camera. You'd think I'd be freaking used to it by now. But I also got a Victoria Francis one as well. So, yay. I got some other needle minders. These ones come with a story. Now, this is a business I will not be linking. This is a business I will not be buying from ever again. I am completely unimpressed. So, I got these needle minders. I ordered these in October. There's a cat, Misfits, and a spider with a spider web. I ordered these in October. I didn't get them until a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. I tried contacting the person who ran the group that I bought them from several times. Never got a reply back. No one was getting replies back. Everyone was getting pissed off. A lot of people were asking for refunds and still not hearing anything from them. Eventually, she came back. She's like, oh, you know, all this life stuff has gotten in the way, and I'm sending everything out that's been paid, but then she was like, oh, I've just been to the post office and they didn't actually send them, they just put them in the back somewhere, and now they've been sent, and it was just, like, she never ever replied to a message. since October. Even after she said she'd sent them, you know, I sent a message through to say, hey, was my order one of the ones that went through? You know, I know it's probably a bit hard for you to remember which ones you sent off because you would have had so many, but was mine one of those? Because it's getting a bit ridiculous. I still didn't get a reply. So I won't be linking that business. I won't ever be shopping there again. And I mean, these needle winders, it's pretty, they're not great. Like, there's a little bit of hole to the needle in the middle, but they just seem really flimsy. Like, if you don't get it right on the middle, they fall. So I'm really not happy with these. I mean, yeah, I don't understand what took so long to get these little things out. You know, and like, you know, and not just that. Like, I understand life gets in the way, but for life to get in the way from October all the way to February, okay, can happen. But the least you could do is send a message. I mean, that's the basics of customer service. If you want to keep your customers, let them know what the hell is going on. Okay. Rant over. Alright. There's those. And what's that? Alright. So apart from that, I just got these little card designs off Stash Unload page. And these are John Elliott's, aren't they? No, they're not. No, but they're these little puppy ones that I thought were pretty cute. I think there was another one. I think there was a cat one too. Oh no, it was a kit. It was a little kit. I got these little kits. I got a little butterfly necklace. And I got a little, this one, Marika did for one of the sales. But yeah, someone had it up for free, just pay postage, so I thought I'd grab it. It has the pattern in it, so that's good. I have a few patterns that I've bought, and I'll put some pictures and stuff in there as well. I also got 2 racks last month, and I'm really thankful to get them. They both came at times where I was like stressed the hell out, and I was just pissed off at so much. So it was really good, yeah, to just sort of check my emails and hey, you've got a rack. So I got a, what was it? Let me just open my Dropbox. Open Dropbox. So I got a Night Out by Annie Rodrigo. I don't know. There's no S on the end of her name, and I feel like there should be an S on the end of her name. I don't know how to pronounce it without it. I got that. And Gothic Princess? No. And I got Mini Aquamarine by Rachel Anderson. I've got, how many are in here? I have 24 Heaven and Earth design patterns now. I'm stitching 1 at the moment. This is getting kind of bad. It's not gonna make me stop though. What else did I get? I got a few other freebie ones that I found. But any other new ones that I can remember that I got, I'll put pictures of and, you know, links to where I bought them and stuff, of course. But my main stash haulage, I'm just making sure. Main stash haulage, I bought another one of these storage boxes. This is a 12 by 12 plastic photo storage box. They're $10. So I grabbed another one to keep stuff in. I got another meter of 18 count fabric because Spotlight had a 40% off coupon that they sent to me. I think that's all I've bought, except for the main part of my haul, which is why I was waiting to do my haul video because of these things. Although I did find these two Joan Elliott cross-stitch books at my library. I am very, very pleased with that. And because of the copyright laws in Australia, I can take copies of 10% or two, I think it works out to be like 2 patterns. So if there's anything in there that I want to stitch now, I can copy them to stitch. They're not going to be anything for sharing or anything like that. It's going to just be for me. And I'm pretty sure I will find something in here because I love the Joan Elliott designs. I wish I could buy copies of these books, but they're hard to find, and when you find them, they're expensive. So, yes, I'm quite happy with finding those at my library. Haul. I have an order coming from 123 Stitch. Hopefully in the next couple of days it'll get sent out. So I will show that off when it gets here. But I have the first part of my fabric lay-by from Colour Cascades. So I say first part because there's still a couple more to come, plus the piece that I won in the session sale. So just a few fabrics. So this is where there's going to be lots of crinkly plastic, so I apologize for the crinkling plastic. Okay, so this one has a plan. This one I'm going to be starting stitching either tonight or tomorrow on. This one is Fool's Gold. This is 18 count. And just trying to get it so the colour really comes up. The closer I do it, the better it sort of comes up. So, yes, this one has a plan. This one is for the sampler stitch along, which started on the weekend, but I was at a hotel on the weekend for Soundwave, so I took some stitching with me. I took my Tilt and Craft. I couldn't actually stitch on it because I forgot scissors. Took everything else. I packed extra flosses and stuff, just in case I finished with the black for the time being. Didn't take scissors, because I'm a noob. Soundwave was alright. I didn't get to enjoy Slipknot because some bitch assaulted Andrew in the mosh pit, and then I got kicked out of the mosh pit for being in a wheelchair, so I was not pleased at the end of that. So this is 18 count as well. I think all of these are on 18 count. This one is Black Hole Sun. This is a piece. This actually came out a bit less bright. It didn't come out as bright as I'd hoped, but I still really, really love it. I have no idea what I'm going to stitch on it. It has a few darker dye marks, but I actually quite like them. I like the way it's turned out. I'm very happy with this fabric. I love it. Love it. No idea what I'm going to stitch on it, but I love it. That's pretty much the case with most of these. It was like, alright, there's a big sale, I can get lots of things for cheap on lay-by, or I can just buy one or two now. I'm going to buy lots on lay-by. So that's what I did. Now I'm waiting for a couple of ice dyes. So they will come sometime soon, hopefully, and then I'll just haul those when I get those. So this one is 18 count again. Oops. This one is Emerald City. Lots of greens. Where is it going to show up the best? Closer? Not really. This one's not really showing up nicely. Camera. Okay. There we go. That's better. Yeah, there's a pretty green. No, there's no need to guess why I went for the green fabric. Because I'm obsessed with green. This one doesn't have a plan either. I just needed it. Need everything that is green. Actually, that's pretty true too. Most of my kitchen, anything that I can get from my kitchen that is green, I buy without hesitation in green. If it's not green, it's got to be black. And this one is 18 count as well. I didn't get any of the opals. Like, I was going to get some opals as well, but I thought I'd just go for the normal colours for now, see how I like them, and then maybe get opals at a different time. Opals are the sparkly ones. This one is called Rocket Queen, isn't it? Firebomb. Wrong one. Okay, this is Firebomb. It's like pinky red, orange, and yellow, and I love it. This one's amazing. I have no idea what I'm going to stitch on it, but I needed it. I love it. It's so different to what I usually like to. Actually, no, it's not that different. Some of the other ones I have in here are a little bit different to what I usually like, so that goes back in the perfect plastic bag. And this one I have a plan for. This one I will be doing the Alessandra Adelaide Needleworks Stitch Along, the AAN one on. So I have two possible patterns for it. So this is a much bigger piece. This one is Riders on the Storm. Also, I love the name, not gonna lie. But yes, this one is either gonna have the bat banner or the spider banner on it. So, yes. I'm going to be doing that one in some sort of hand-dyed threads. But I haven't decided whether I will do the spider or the bat yet. But that one's not until... When's the AAN one? It's not till September. So, worst case, I stitch something else on it. No big deal. I'll probably end up stitching something else on it so I can buy more fabric. Or I'll change my mind or something. That happens a lot. Alright, so this one's one that's sort of not in my usual taste. This one's called Moonshadow. And it's these really nice, light... Some of them show up really nicely back here. Some of them don't. Okay, there we go. It's a bit better. So, it keeps changing to like a blue. It's not that blue. It's more purpley pink. It is a purple pink. Stop making it look blue. Purple pink. It's being lame. It's purple pink. It's not blue. Yeah, it's not blue. It's got like lavenderish, purpley, pinky sort of stuff. I think it's cool. Not my usual thing again, so I'm not a huge pink person. So, and this one's sort of the same. Not quite. Ew, that's not good. Okay, you do that. This one is called Secret Journey. And this one's a bit darker than the other one. And this one does actually have some blues in it. It's showing up more blue than it actually is. But purples and pinks and blues. And it is really pretty. And I really like it. Again, most of these I have no idea what I'm stitching on them. But I wanted them. Who can blame me? They're really pretty. There's still more. This is really getting to be a problem. Alright, so these are all 18 count too, by the way. I stopped saying that, but yes, this one's called Into the Mystic. I love this one because it's sort of blue. Let's see, how can I do this? It goes from like blue up to like purple with black in it, and I love it. No, it doesn't really show. That way it sort of does. You can sort of see it there, how it's purple to blue. Yeah. Really like it. No idea what I'm going to stitch on it. It's just there in my stash. Actually, I've got to make space in my stash for this. Because there's no space in my stash for it. And now this one is called After the Rain. This is a really pretty light blue purple, like with only small bits of purple. It's more like a light purple lavender sort of thing. But I think it's really pretty. I would have liked to get, in hindsight, I should have got this one in opal. I think this would be really nice, really sparkly. But I can always buy more fabric. I can always buy it again in opal. Plus, I know that Tammy had a few issues getting the last batch of opal in 18 count. So I just went with the normal ones so that once I'd finished painted off, they'd be ready to go. So the only things I'm waiting on now are ice dyes. I wonder if you can get ice dyes on opal. God damn it, my wallet's screaming at me. Just straight up. So this one I already have a piece of. I'm stitching on this same dye, but this one came out a bit lighter. This is Dark Fantasy. This is the one I'm stitching my Storytime sampler on. I just wanted another piece of it because it is really pretty. It's mostly like dark blues and light blues, but you occasionally get like this really nice mint green in it. And that's, yep, one more to go until I get the rest. It's that one. And then we have the last piece. This one is Rocket Queen. And this is another orangey sort of one. And it's got little bits of yellow and a little bit of like a, it's sort of like a red colour. But yes, I really like it. I would love to just have a piece of every colour that she dyes and have like one in normal and then one in opal of every colour. That would be nice. Because then I could just pick whatever pieces I want for whatever project. That's the dream. So that is my fabric hauls. And now that I think about it, I have floss too. Which drawer did I put them in? That is a good question. Which drawer did I put them in? There they are. Yep, okay. So I got my little Fiberlicious flosses. This is the Valentine's pack. I got the cottons because I still haven't tried stitching with silk yet. I will be trying that soon though. So what I did, I was going to get my camera out and put the fancy lens on and do them that way, but now I just can't be bothered at the moment because life is still getting in the damn way. We'll leave it at that. This one is called Hairbell, and it is a pink and light blue, and it is really pretty. This one is Vintage Rose. These are tags I added myself so that I knew which ones were what. So this is green, a darker pink, and a light pink. And then there's, again, I'm not a huge pink person, but I do know the use. Like, I know sometimes you will need to use pink floss for things, and having some really nice pink hand-dyed flosses could make for some really nice gifts and stuff. So this one is Fuchsia Bloom. This is red, dark pink, and light pink. And they are really pretty. This one I like. I really like this one. This is called Geranium, and it's a dark purple, a light purple, and a pink. This one's Strawberry Truffles. So it's a pink with a brown. And it's really hard to make this camera focus, because they're not going to come up as nicely as when I do them with my proper camera, but it's like, what time is it? It's almost 11:30 at night here, and I've just been running around all day, and I've been stressing out, and I've been trying to work out what I'm going to do because my phone is on its last legs and I can't afford to get a new one, and I went shopping and couldn't find any that I could afford. I got knocked back for a bunch of finance options and stuff too, so I'm pretty much screwed. Yeah, so this one is Peony Blush. It says blush. I hope it's blush. But this one is dark purples, light pinks, and a red. The purple goes really, really dark in some spots. This one is Pinking of You, and it's just a whole bunch of different pinks. That's probably my least favorite for obvious reasons. And this one I liked as well. This one stood out to me. This one's called Berry Bouquet, and it's pink, yellow, and purple. So, yes. Those are the Fiberlicious ones. Those are the Valentine's ones. You can't get these ones anymore. So sorry. I don't know if there's anything I should mention at the moment. No, the studio sale's already over with Colour Cascades. I did put a post up about it in the Cross Stitches Fun group, so hopefully some people got in there and got something. I won a piece of fabric, so that one will be being sent out with my ice dyes when they come out. What else? Yeah, that's about it. The only other thing I got in the last month was adult colouring book. I need more. I need all of the adult colouring books. This one's a tattoo one, and this one's by Marty Noble. And these are some really cool designs. I've already coloured one in, and I like to think I did a pretty decent job considering I have like shit old pencils and they're really cheap and nasty ones. I kind of screwed up the wrap around her at the bottom, but otherwise I think I did pretty good. I made all the butterflies multicolored because I could, and I just felt like multicolored butterflies would be cool. So yes, that is her face and her tattoos. I'm quite happy with it. Yeah. I mean, I'm still teaching myself to colour, but I think it looks alright. So, I mean, I'm doing the best I can with these really cheap $10 pencils. Like, they're really not good quality. These are things that you send your, like, 6-year-old kid off to primary school with, because it doesn't matter, because they're shit. I've been drawing over some really nice pencils. I don't know how I can afford them, but I'm drawing over them. So, yeah. But, I have some stuff coming from 123 Stitch. Hopefully they get here before the St. Patrick's Day stitch along starts, because the pattern and the floss for the pattern that I want to do is in that. I've decided that because St. Patrick's Day is my grandfather's birthday, but seeing as he passed away in 2012, it's still really weird to me. Like, I'm still not quite used to the fact that he's not here. I can't just ring him up and say happy birthday. So I found this little cross-stitch pattern, and it says there's a little bit of Irish in all of us on St. Patrick's Day, and I'm going to switch Irish for my grandfather's last name and stitch that up as sort of a memorial St. Patrick's Day cross-stitch, because he was born on St. Patrick's Day. So as far as I'm concerned, drinking can go all the way to hell. That day is about my grandfather. So, yes. What else was in that? I got a couple of cheap patterns, a couple of highlighters, because I'm almost out of highlighters, and some stuff for Andrew. Yeah, that's about it, pretty much. So, once I get the ice dyes, I will haul those as well. I will probably... I've got some more needle minders that should show up in the next couple of days as well. I think that's all I've got. There's needle minders and the ice dyes. Yeah. They'll get here when they get here, and I'll haul them when they do. I'll do some stitching updates when I feel like I have a bit more to show, because I started a project sort of thing. And what I'm going to be doing is I have the names of all the projects that I'm on, and a green... I started doing it with felt tip pens, but the colour wasn't showing up properly. So the blue ones are ones that I've started in that month. Green means that I've stitched at least 100 stitches, and red will mean that I've finished it. So I need to hold myself and do at least 100 stitches on all of my projects. As you can see, I didn't do that this month, so February. But I didn't start doing it until late February, so. And considering I've got sample stitch along this that I've got to start, the St. Patrick's stitch along that I'll start later, and I still haven't got around to starting that other little Arthur's one that I got. There's going to be 3 more projects on there, so I really need to get stitching. It's just my stitchy bug disappeared last month. I was just dealing with more crap because life just keeps shitting on me, basically. And yeah, I've just been not motivated to do anything. I've barely been in hangouts or anything like that. My insomnia has been playing up. It's been trying to make me sleep. Like, it's been telling me to go to sleep at like 8 p.m. but then not letting me sleep until 9, 10 a.m. in the morning anyway. But I'm too tired to get up and do anything or focus on anything. I can't even game. And it's just been a nightmare. So, yeah. And now they're trying to tell me that my blood pressure's up, and that it's up too high, and that if it doesn't come down, they're going to take me off my birth control and stuff, and it's just like, I don't sleep. That's why my blood pressure is high. When you don't sleep, your blood pressure's higher. And, oh, but, it doesn't matter. You should just fix that so you can stay on birth controls. Really? Really? If I could fix the damn insomnia, I would have by now. Nobody likes insomnia. It's really not good. And it really destroys any motivation you thought you had. It's a dick. Insomnia is a dick. It really is. But hopefully things start picking up a bit more now. There are some good things happening. Like, the real estate has really gotten onto the owner of the house we're renting about fixing the plumbing and stuff. We had some plumbers come out yesterday, and they actually put cameras down the pipes. Turns out the reason the pipes kept backing up and things weren't draining and stuff, tree roots. There are tree roots all the way down. So they've put in a quote to the real estate, and the real estate is going to push to the owner to get it fixed. And the plumbers are really adamant they get paid for it, because apparently the last couple times they've come out to fix the problem with the sinks and stuff not draining, they weren't paid for it. So that's happening. We're going to get our pantry fixed because it's been moving away from the wall, because it turns out they just put a bit of grout along the side of it. They didn't actually screw it into anything, and now that grout's coming out, it's moving forward. So we've got someone coming to fix that. We had someone come and do a pest control spray, so I haven't seen any spiders at all, which is good, because we were starting to get redbacks and whitetails inside the house. The European cockroaches have been pretty scarce lately too. I haven't seen any for a couple days, which is good, because we had those flare up. What else was there supposed to be fixed? I think that was it. It was the plumbing, the pests, and the pantry moving away from the wall, which were the main things. But they're actually getting fixed, so I say that's good. I say that's really good. Now I don't have to worry about whitetails being near Illidan again, because when we saw the first whitetail here, it was right next to Illidan's food bowl, so that was not good. And yeah, just trying to think. I feel like I've forgotten to show off something. I've forgotten to show off anything. I haven't finished anything. I'm doing project updates later. That's all I've bought. Yeah. swear, I feel like I've missed something, and I can't think. Apart from the patterns that I've got to put in. I seriously haven't missed anything. What? I just have this overwhelming feeling that I've missed something. Well, if I can think of what it is, I'll put it in a later one. But for now, I'm gonna go because this is already over half an hour. So I'll see you guys later.